Deuces.
I hope y'all are ready for a show.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be something. It's going to be something else.
Just so you know, I probably won't be able to do shout-outs like Chris.
Yeah, you will.
No, we're tag teaming it today.
All right. That's fine. All right.
Chris. Yeah, it's going to take two people to do Chris's job.
Man, it's going to be rough. Just like the good old days. Pre-Chris. All right, man. Well, whenever you're ready, you can hit it.
Welcome. Jack Wendell
Podcast. Introducing
Keezy for Sheezy, Carver, just Chris. Here we go.
Yeah!
Yo, 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 yo!
We back! It's Deck One Delts. Yes.
I mean, what's not to love?
That intro is a DJ Slug production.
What is not to love? DJ Slug.
In the hand.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, kind sir, for your musical stylings. Sorry.
Oh, no, absolutely. I would never interrupt you praising DJ Slug. He's my favorite. So thanks for joining us, everyone. This is Deck One Delt, the premier Juggalo podcast. My name is Kyle, a.k.a. Keezy, if you'd like, and this is my only friend today.
Carvelo, y'all. Sorry, the funny one is not in the house today.
I know. We got to try to be funny.
So this is kind of old school. This is how it started. For, anybody that wasn't here in the beginning, or I don't know, how long has Just Chris been with us? Like 2 years now?
I think so.
So yeah, before that, it was just us. So you have to deal with that.
This is just like that. It's just like it was then. It's going to be just like that now.
Yep. Less funny, but probably more, I would say more focused.
Probably more focused, a little more talking back and forth and listening.
Yeah,
for sure.
Maybe some listening going on. No, we love Just Chris. We wouldn't have any. We wish he was here.
Of course. I mean, we love Chris. That's why we brought him in, because we were like, what are we doing? Why are we doing this without him? Why would we do a show?
Let me tell you something, man.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something, man. Why would we do a show without Chris?
Marry me.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's do a shout out. I'll help.
All right, you're gonna have to bring it up big, because
we're gonna bring it up big.
Bring it up big.
All right, let me zoom in. Get the zoomies here. All right, there we go. That's pretty good. All right, first of all, number one, starting up at the very tippy top, we got Juggercrow 17, my man. Shout out to you, my man. Juggercrow 17, more like Juffa Glow. We got DJ Slug.
Wait, hold on. I already shouted him out. Shouldn't we skip that one?
Yeah. Then we're going to Derek Bruno.
DJ Slug, we love you. Sorry. Derek Bruno.
Yes.
Much clown love, man.
Much clown love.
Thank you for showing up.
Absolutely. Smoke some dank. We got it's just Juggercrow, DJ Slug, and oh no, we got Swilly.
Fuck yeah, Swill is the man with the memes.
Yep.
Him and Chris, man, going back and forth. It's like a meme war.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a battle of wits, and it's funny as hell. So check that out.
He's gonna see Chris ain't here, and he's gonna peace out. But
yeah.
Next up, we got before that, I should have shouted him out. I almost skipped him. I can't skip this guy. He rules. His name is Complex Mothra. Shout out to you, my friend. What a great guy.
And I've heard
rapper.
his name used by some of the Juggalo podcast giants. I mean, he's been hanging around for years in chats and discords.
He's making noise.
Definitely heard his name before.
He's making noise. We got shout out to It's a Nami, Lil Ninja.
That Korn episode is coming.
Nope, it is.
It is coming. I just have to listen to Korn more, and we're going to get that underway one day.
I always wonder. And then lastly, Indecent. Shout out to you, my friend. I think I proposed this in the past on a former podcast, but I'll propose it now about Korn, not the band. I was thinking about the food.
Oh, okay. Do tell. Tell me more.
I was wondering, you know how you can't digest corn. right?
Yes.
It's when everybody knows when you eat corn and then you poop, you'll poop out the corn.
I
Right?
think I've heard you can digest it the second time around, though. You know, you basically eat the corn that you just. Never mind. Just go ahead. Keep going. Brother.
No,
brother.
I had to have to ask if you ate nothing but corn. Say you ate nothing but corn for a week, only corn. You did, and before that, you went on a colon cleanse. So you
Yeah.
ate your colon's clean, no poop in there. You eat a shitload of corn, so much corn,
Okay.
nothing but corn and water. All right,
Wait. You didn't say no. Go back to the corn. Go back to the corn part.
right, nothing but corn.
Okay.
No water. You only ate corn and drank corn syrup. All right. Would your poop look like a corn on the cob?
I really thought you were going somewhere better, but I'll answer just because I love you. I'm going to say yes. It will, in fact, look like a corn on the cob.
I agree.
Probably appetizing, probably tantalizing, and
So
yeah.
wait, according to what you just said, then if you ate this corn on the cob, you could digest it and it would be nutritious.
Yeah, I've heard the second time around because like the first run
I
through.
wonder if you could just rinse it off real quick, like as if it came out of the dirt, like just.
Yeah, well, I guess that would depend on how much like fish oil. Take some fish oil with it. It'll probably
But wait, no,
It would
going
slide
back,
out,
We
you
had
know.
only corn.
Yeah, but
We had only corn.
you want it to slide out. Nice, man.
only corn.
You want it to shuck itself as it's coming out, like just
I want my corn to jive as it comes out.
shuck and jive. But yeah, no, I'll eat it. That's all I'll say is I'll eat it.
Yep. Who
I'm
wouldn't?
sure Cyrax would. But yeah, the first round of corn when you eat it, it breaks down the genetic code, and then the second time you're actually able to break it down fully and digest
Oh,
it.
wow.
So that's what I've heard.
That's actually really intriguing.
Yeah.
Someone did ask Meg's Diamond. Thanks for being in the chat. She did shout out Chris and said, "Where is he? Did he fall down the stairs again?" That's really funny. I wanted to say the reason I choked on the word stairs because Chris actually did. He did fall down. If you don't know, Chris has fallen down the stairs and seriously injured
Like
himself.
twice?
At least twice in the past year.
Like here, right?
Once here, and then the other one was at home. And he told the story on the show. He pissed himself. He screamed in agony for his girlfriend.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, that was the second
Oh,
time.
fuck.
Yeah,
That's why he's the funny one. I mean,
So-
we love him.
So we moved the portal closer to the stairs so that it would shine light on the stairs now. So it's fine.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
the-
better. But I did want to say that Chris did fall down a stair
Yeah.
again tonight. Just a stair.
Did he?
Just one stair.
Huh.
But he's fine.
Okay. So he made it. He survived. Yeah. Well, we love you, Chris. I hope you're not. I mean, watch for that last step. It's a doozy. Am I right? Just be careful, man. Be careful, Chris. We need you.
Yeah.
We need you here. So
Yeah, you're right. So we don't have Chris's news. I don't have any news. I didn't make any notes on news.
yeah.
But
Fuck. Should we call him?
well, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I did see somebody in the chat. Speaking of news, one news is did you see Chapter 17 has butt plugs now?
No. I haven't. No. Let's be professional here. That was a funny one. I get it. Because, everything is, they're up their own ass. I get it. It's a joke, right?
No, they actually have butt plugs.
I'm gonna keep it 55th straight.
I'm going to keep it 55th, man. I don't know about the butt plugs. I don't know about the butt plugs. I mean, are they selling? I mean, I guess if they're selling.
There it is. $25. Get you a butt plug.
Ouija, show us the paperwork. Show us the receipts. I want to see how much you're selling. I mean, if you're selling them, I ain't gonna knock it.
I mean, should we?
Should we sell
Deck Wendell butt plug?
Deck one? We got to come up with a funny name for it, but yeah.
You're right.
Deck plugs, fucking,
dick plug. Dick
yeah, butt delts.
Dick butt. Dick butt.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Deck butt. But yeah, I mean, if he's selling them, I ain't gonna knock it. I mean,
I am. It's gay. If you buy one, you're dumb. No, I'm just kidding. Dabalette probably bought one. I would love to see it in her booty hole, but that's about it. And face that mom.
yeah.
But
Oh man, y'all are fucked up for what I saw today. I'm just gonna say that.
what was it?
I saw a meme today
You did?
of Face Tap Mommy.
Was it anti face tap mommy?
Yeah, it was poking fun at her.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was just a picture of her. And I don't even know if I can't remember. It was probably on a Juggalo page. But yeah, it was just a picture of her and it said, today's rappers be looking like desks in detention class.
I mean, that's funny.
I mean, it's funny, but man, y'all are fucked up for that.
That is funny though. I mean, if I was face tap mommy, I'd laugh at that.
Yeah. Yeah, but I thought that was funny. I think that I can't remember what. It might have been on the I don't know, the Gathering page. I don't know if the one. I don't. You know what? There's so many Gathering pages. How do you know which one is the real one? Is there a real one
I don't know.
on Facebook?
I truly don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Chris knows. He's like Chris is like so embedded into that shit now. It's like I think we're losing him. First of all, we're losing him.
We're losing him.
Yeah,
Huh?
we're losing him. But he's also like he's so tapped in now, man. Like I don't know. Like it's like he's like when the lawnmower man like gets too like into the system, the
Oh, yeah.
server, and like he can't come back.
Oh yeah.
Chris is doing that
I've
with Juggalo Facebook.
I've seen that film 100 times and I absolutely love it. But yeah, that's exactly what it's like. Chris, you didn't give a shit for a long time, but now like you're so in it. It's it's hard to understand sometimes, but he loves it, and Chris shows the passion, so I ain't gonna knock it.
Passion of the Chris.
Passion of the Chris. Someone said, "Hell yeah, lawnmower man, lawn blower man." Yeah.
Good one, Swill. Oh, you know what? When we were giving shout outs, I don't know if did I skip DC Faco guy?
No, but
No,
you may have actually.
I think I did accidentally skip.
Which
DC
is
Fago.
blasphemous and satanic.
I'm really sorry.
Santanic.
Anyone else? You weren't here at the beginning, so fuck you.
Yeah.
All right.
But we love DC. He's been dropping bangers. I watch his videos. Swill's Edition. Chris always sends me the link to that.
Chris sends me a link to that, but I tell him to stop, and I say I delete it. I actually, how usually people send you links and you just ignore them. Like Chris sends me links to Swill's Edition. I literally delete it because I don't want to look at it. I'm like,
You're just like beyond ignoring it.
yeah. I'm like, God, dude, swipe,
Like you're
archive.
like you just get rid of the phone after like.
I'm this close to blocking Chris.
Nah, man.
But then you send me links to DC Fago guy. I'm like, dude, send me another one.
Yeah.
More.
You're
and,
like-
and then you're like, dude, there aren't any more.
You're like, send me nudes, and I'm like, hold on,
yeah.
give me a minute.
I'm like, I'll pay.
Yeah. So yeah, DC definitely sends me nudes, but I only share to very select people who deserve it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you showed me sometimes.
Yeah.
You showed me for the first couple.
I don't send them to you. I just show you on my phone like a quick flash.
He goes like this. He's like, huh?
I'm just like, check it out.
I'm like, oh,
All right, that's it.
I'm
Check
like,
it out.
I have to like take a mental pic of his
Check
hog.
it out. Take a mental pic.
DC's hog.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only other Juggalo YouTuber I watch is Bash. Bash has been posting like every day.
Yeah, man. He's I'd say he's a workhorse.
He is a fucking workhorse.
Yeah, he's a workhorse. I mean,
golly.
Say what you want, like him or hate him. I mean, he's putting out content.
He's he said one thing that just got stuck in my mind, and I just can't stop thinking about it. He said something about his wife's. He said that Humble and all of his people just wanted to get all up in his wife's pussy palace. So I just can't stop thinking of Bash's wife's pussy palace.
I mean, he's kind of a wordsmith with that one.
I agree. That was really incredible.
Yeah. Wes popped in and said he gets by with DC deepfakes.
Oh, that's actually great. Please share those
Yeah.
in the Discord. I'd love to
Yeah.
see those.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I've tried like AI deep fakes, nudes with DC, but it just they didn't come out the way I wanted.
If you tell them to look, like usually if you give them like a reference, it'll help. Like I usually try to give them like, who's the guy from Home Improvement? Like Tim the Tool Man's like right hand man.
Al Borland.
I say
How did I know that
I say
name?
he's kind of like Al Borland, and like then it gets kind of close.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, DC. I'll punch him if you just tell me. Give me the word. And I'll punch him for comparing you to fucking Al Borland. Like
I couldn't think of another. That's
the lamest
I
fucking
know.
character on
That's like the only bearded guy I could think of.
the behind the fence guy was cooler than Al Borland.
Oh, you're right. Wilson.
Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson ruled.
Yeah. I mean, Jonathan Taylor Thomas was cooler than Al.
JTT.
I probably won't go that far.
No, yeah. Pam Anderson was on that show.
Yeah, she actually was. I think that was like her first role, wasn't it?
I think so.
Her first big
So
role.
fine.
Yeah, she was, wow. Smoke show at that point. Early 90s, early to mid 90s,
Oh,
Pam Anderson.
It didn't get better. I'm pretty sure between her and Sable, like, and I mean Howard Stern in general, they're to blame for my tit obsession. Yeah. Pam Anderson, she was top of the list.
Yeah, Sable was fucking I mean, yeah, Sable in the prime,
You know-
WWE, fucking WWF back then. Holy shit.
I know. You know what's funny though is I see those people post clips of those like 1990s WWE divas and shit, and like they're all like such huge titty, crazy, like bodacious babes, but like all their asses are flat, like
Yep.
they have no hips at all.
That's
Like,
kind of what they traded
yeah.
nowadays, because now they all got ass.
Every girl has huge fat ass, which I
Yeah.
mean I'm okay with. I've
Yeah.
kind of turned the corner on that. To be
I
frank,
mean, I want both. I can't help it. Like, give me fucking both, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the dumper being huge is cool, but man, if there's nothing upside, top side,
yeah,
you know what I
feel
mean?
that.
All hands on deck. Like,
man.
it's fucking Geronimo. Fucking man overboard.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying shit now.
I'm like-
sorry.
I was trying to think of another thing you say when you jump. There she goes. I don't know. Wes.
Fire in the hole. No.
Shout out Wes. He bought a copy of the Homage this past week. He gets a shout out for that. Thank you, sir. Sir
Appreciate
Maskey said, "What a conversation to join in on." Yeah, sorry that was we did get a little off the rails there talking about that.
Yeah, I mean, coincidentally, we don't have Chris here to get us off the rails. Usually, when Chris is here to get off the rails, we know to get back on.
Yeah.
But without him here, it's kind of a weird dynamic.
We'll get off the rails and like take the rail down into the deep dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Never. And never.
But
return.
we're just. I mean, honestly, we're. This is the banter. This is the world famous Deck One Dealt banter section of the show when we don't have news.
This is why you're here.
So
This is why you're here, and not at some
Yeah.
other dumb bitch ass stupid juggalo YouTuber page.
But I will say, I appreciate every one of y'all. I've been absent. I was absent a large part of 2024, especially in the later year. Going through a lot, but I will say this.
Got really into draft milking.
Got really into draft milking, and then kind of got involved a little too deep in the draft milk trade.
Yeah.
And I don't know. You might be getting a knock at the door.
Really?
Yeah, because I do believe there's now someone investigating Deck One Dealt because of that. Because I didn't know at the time, but giraffe milk is basically highly illegal because they refine it and they extract it and they make it a designer drug.
That's what it is. Like it's actually like it's about drugs. It's always about drugs.
It's always about drugs, but you can drink giraffe milk and get a buzz.
Okay.
So,
And we still have some?
yeah, actually,
All right.
yeah. I'll give you some after the show. But yeah,
I actually asked somebody, I'm not kidding you, no bullshit at all. At work, I got to drop giraffe milk on somebody. And it was in context.
you got the land giraffe milk.
Yes. It was,
Okay,
it was
dude,
in, it was in
tell me.
context. Somebody said something. What were they saying? They said I don't know what they were talking about, but they said something was like giraffe water or something like oh, that's like giraffe water. I think
You gotta bend down to drink that like a giraffe.
yeah, like they said something about giraffe water, and like they're like, you drink giraffe water? I was like, no, I only drink giraffe milk. And then they looked at me like,
Like, if you only knew the fucking backstory.
yeah, it was great. Yeah, man.
But yeah, in all seriousness, we laugh and play around here. But yeah, so, he's already been to my house, and I told him it was all your idea. So he's going to be over here.
Oh,
Yep.
Jesus Christ, thanks. So wait, is Chris's absence isn't? It's not draft milk related, is it?
I don't know. It could very well be.
I thought he hated draft milk. First of all,
I mean, I don't know. Draft milk is kind of high in saturated fats.
oh, he does love saturated fats.
So
Chris always says, I love saturated fats, dude, and I know that about him.
high in protein as well. So, but yeah, so we're probably gonna be investigated by a detective. You could say the Deck One detective.
Oh, the Deck One Dick. That should be his name.
The Deck One Dick. The Dick One detective. Whatever. We'll figure out something for that bit. But yeah, so detective,
Wow.
looking into my draft milk,
That's scary.
expose.
Man.
My he's hitting up all the rendezvous points when I would meet people. I've noticed him doing that. So
So I wonder if if you take other drugs, it could like lead to drinking draft milk, or if is draft milk the gateway drug to something worse?
no, there's nothing worse than draft milk. It is like it's the top of the line designer drug right now.
It's like worse than crocodile.
It's worse than crocodile. But yeah, so that was going back to my absence last year. I just wanted to talk about the show a little bit.
sure.
I was
Yes.
gone a little bit last year, and it was because of the draft milk that I got a little into deep, as you could say, as some would say. So, but I'm back, and we do have plans for the podcast. We have plans to kind of level up, I would say. Chris is a big part of those plans as always. He's just not here today. So we got shit going on, and I always try to view each episode as like this may be somebody's first episode,
Sure.
right? I've always tried to keep that in the back of my mind, and just to reiterate, how we started was basically just two juggalos coming back into it, coming back into it pretty strong, like with Fred,
Yes.
the release of Fred Fury, and we were like, yeah, let's do it. We tossed around doing a podcast. We came up with it. We're next thing you know, we're broadcasting, I guess if you want to call it that, going live and shit like that, and it was all about just talking old school shit, friends talking about what it was like being juggalos growing up, and then trying to help, obviously making a platform to say, hey, if there's some old school juggalos out there, we wanted to kind of be a platform for that. Like old school juggalos just surfing around, finding something like, okay, I'll check that out.
Something to put on while you're just laying in bed and just like fucking off.
Maybe get back into it. Maybe, here's what's going on. A couple old school juggalos are back into it. This is what we're seeing. We like it. Check it out. So yeah, plus telling stories, going in depth reviews of the obviously the first deck, and we did just that. I mean, we went pretty fucking deep into those.
Yeah.
Went through all the lore. Went through all like the the back lore of like not just the lore of the music, but the lore of what was behind the Joe and Joey as they were doing it. We went into some deep shit.
We used the behind the paint for like our reference Bible for the first like 50 episodes, probably.
So I would say that catalog of those first, I don't know how many episodes it was, like first like 20, 30 or something like that. Maybe less, I don't know. But that catalog, I think is a pretty timeless catalog as far as like going in depth into the, the Dark Carnival and the original shit.
Yeah, that was that. I think to piggyback on that, I think those episodes are probably more what we set out to do originally, you know, but it organically morphs into like you as your audience starts kind of jumping on board, you know, some people, you know, become your friends, introduce you to other stuff. You're like, okay, we're entering this world, that world. Like, so now we're just like along for the ride and letting people just shove shit in our face and be like, and reacting to it essentially.
Yeah, we're just kind of being steered now. But like, you know, we didn't really originally even think about that. We were just like, we're going to do our own in-depth reviews on like what we know. And that's like kind of all we had. That was like our one trick pony.
Yeah.
And then like now it's this, you know, which we're not mad about. We have fun and we still like to do this. But yeah, so anybody who hasn't, go back and check out that kind of that catalog of our first deck material and like, you know, a lot of in-depth shit. And it's a good way to kind of see who we were. How long's it been? 4 years ago?
Shit, 5.
5 years ago? Yeah, because we were different people as well.
I think this is actually in February. We'll be doing this show for 6 years.
That's crazy. Yeah,
but, you know, the first couple of years we were very inconsistent. So, you know,
very inconsistent, and a lot of.
We went like 6 months without dropping an episode a couple times, I think.
Yeah, but so we grew as people. Obviously, the pod grew, and you know, I'm not going to say like we grew and we're huge, but we've changed. You know, we've grown into kind of what it is now.
We carved our stupid little groove and we're riding in it. You know, and the groove can change.
We still like it, but yeah. But you got to put into it to, you know, get the change. You know, you also have to put the change into it, and that's another thing. What I was bringing up is, that's the plan. So we're definitely gonna make some changes and, you know, steer it a different direction. Not too crazy, you know, nothing like it's gonna be completely different, and I can't, you know, it's a completely different show. But
last week we said we're turning it into an office podcast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm talking about right now. So he just said it. We're going to be a podcast that reviews Office episodes.
Yeah.
So I will drop bomb drop for that one.
Drop the bomb for that one.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's so funny.
But anyway, yeah, that was
man.
That was my monologue. Check out the old shit if you haven't, and if you don't care about doing that, then stick around and listen to us talk about dumb shit.
No, I think that's
in the present.
I think that's a great like little summary of where our shows come and gone in the past 6 years. You know, like now we're just kind of doing albums, whatever albums we want, whatever albums we're listening to at the moment, whatever albums new maybe. But but you know, it could always change. It could always change.
Which, speaking of albums, I mean, we got one today, right?
Today's is very good.
Yes.
I did want to say one thing before we get into it. I see Roxtoon said. He said, I know it's been a minute. He says he has a new EP that we're going to love. Has a juggalo feel. It's clean at the same time, called American Daddiator. Roxtoon's C-Rox, I think is his rap name. He's a very good rapper. He sent me a couple of his CDs, actually. We were supposed to have him on Juggalo Origin Story. I don't think we could work out the time. He's a busy guy. He's like a gym teacher. And he raps.
Okay.
And he's very dope. So if he has new shit, go check out Roxtoons. He fucking rules. I'll definitely want to check out American Daddiator for sure.
I'll definitely say American Daddiator is one of the greatest names I've ever heard.
That's super dope. He raps about being a dad and being a teacher.
No, I think you've played that. You've played some of that for me. Yeah, that was really dope from what I remember.
He's the shit. Definitely check him out. We'll get him on sometime.
Sir Maskey said, do you guys ever plan to do Hell's Cellar? Did we do Hell's Cellar?
I don't think we did Hell's Cellar. You know, a lot of the really short albums we have kind of just skipped, I think, just because it's hard to like. I mean, okay, there's like 20 minutes of the show. Like we're trying to make the show, well, I don't know, shoot for like 90 minutes or so. We can only bullshit so long. Like 20-minute episode or 20-minute albums. Maybe on a week we're trying to rush, you know, but Hell's Cellar Plus, it kind of isn't great. It's mid.
Yeah, that's what I remember from it. I mean, we could still review it.
I want to. I'd like to eventually make sure we hit every ICP.
Yeah, it's an
album.
ICP release. We got to do it one day.
Yeah, we'll get to it. But to bring it back, today we're doing Zool once again.
Yeah.
And you listened to this album a couple times this week, right?
Yeah, I did. I listened to it all the way through at least twice, and then skipped around on it for you know a few days as well. And it, yeah, I mean, yeah, just right off the rip, I really like the album.
Yeah, me too, man. Let me get it played.
And I heard like you know, and I'm sure that all the people that listen to them are gonna be like, well, yeah, duh, Carver, you dumbass.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, you just hear the influences in there so fucking clear, man.
Yeah.
So clear, and I'm not mad about it.
No, me neither.
know-
I think they're the closest thing to like the production value wise to ICP.
Yeah, not even, I wouldn't even say just ICP, like that era.
Yeah.
Of Psychopathic, like the family era.
Sure.
I mean, because I'm in there hearing shit that sounds a little like Blaze, that sounds like Twisted, that sounds like kind of all that shit in that era. And then obviously, you know, you get some ICP, you know, feels too as well with like their skids and their voices and even some of their hook designs.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely some epic hook designs that kind of remind me of some, you know, again, even Twisted, not just ICP.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I want to give credit, especially since you said hook design. I think this album particularly, like we listened to The Almighty last week, and I thought it was good. And I thought I wanted to make the comparison of The Almighty. I think is similar to me to like Most Tasteless, where it's a little more hodgepodgey, still good.
Yeah.
But this album is more like Freak Show, where it's like. It's almost. I mean, this album is one producer. I don't think Freak Show was, but that's what it feels like. It's a cohesive project. You know.
I will say I really liked the production.
Me
too.
too.
On this album,
It's very good.
I mean, a lot of great beats, and a lot of the beats reminded me of like early Deck Joker's cards.
Sure.
Like with like the, you know, the 808 like late 80s, early 90s coming out of the late 80s sounding like gangster rap type shit. Like
Yeah, like right off the rip, like this shit.
Yeah, exactly. With that really punchy snare that has a lot of like highs to it. Cuz that was a lot of ICP snares that like Mikey Clark would use and shit like that. And just, you know, all the atmospheric sounds in the background of the beat, like the screaming and shit like that. I mean, a classic 90s sound that ICP would put out, even Twisted. And it's just, yeah, they, like you said, they do it the closest.
Yeah, dude.
I would say the best, and you know, the closest to what we would hear. It flows too, man. Some of these verses sounded straight like a classic old school flow from like one of the Clowns or something.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say about the hooks, especially like a lot of these hooks are like they're built hooks. They're not just like a couple bars of a verse or a random thing they're chanting. Like this verse has this song has a pre-verse before every verse, or excuse me, hook, pre-hook before every hook and shit. You know, like. This shit is dope as shit, dude. Like, it's very, like, it's tailor-made for the beat. Like, it's great.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading.
Shine my light on it.
Am I getting old and
Yeah, you're getting
shitty?
old. Yes.
Produced in its entirety by Slasher Dave, except Mask Made Me Do It, which was produced by Zombie Aristocrats and Slasher Dave.
Oh, okay.
Mixed by Young Wicked. Great job, Young Wicked.
Yes.
Great job, Otis. Can I
Very
call you Oats?
Very good.
And mastered by Fritz the Cat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they got the Dream Team helping them out here.
Well, you know.
Slasher Dave, let's give credit where credit's due. He fucking crushed it.
Oh, no. The production in this album is great, man. I liked it a lot.
I think he does the art, too, by the way.
Okay, hold on. Give me that light.
I'm almost positive it says that.
Yeah, front back design artwork by Slasher Dave. Oh, yeah, man. Not just a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
Great.
He's a good guy to have on the team, man.
Yeah, great. I mean, and yeah, the art is cool, too. I mean, sometimes simple is more. I mean, you got the contrast, black and white. I don't know if we can get we don't have the camera set up for the zooms. Maybe we can. I don't know. But, you know, I definitely like the art and going into it a little bit like that. Art is important, guys. For you guys that just want to rap and like you don't really care about your art, man, care about your art. Like care about what the your designs and shit look like.
Absolutely, man. It really does matter. Like I mean, we always give props on that kind of shit
Yeah.
on this show because we care. We're creators. We look at that shit. Like
Go into a little bit of color theory and figure that out. But like the black and white and gray contrast of this looks great. And you got I forget what you would call that. There's an effect you can put around shit that like darkens it and shadows it. But sorry, with the glare. Vignette, maybe, yeah, something like that. But yeah, then the purple, the purple text looks really cool. I mean, just simple. Sometimes simple is more.
Yeah,
even,
man.
Yeah, I mean,
in that cover, like even though it's simple and seems boring, it stands out. It's memorable. Like it's dope as shit.
Honestly, out of like a lot of stuff, LLE and MNE, this is like one of the most standout covers I've seen.
Yeah, I agree. It's very good. And not to give, I don't think we mentioned it last week. The Almighty, its cover is very dope too, with the 3 faces and shit.
Yeah, that was a good design too. Yep, I think I commented on that one too. But yeah, man, they're picking simple color schemes that work well together. And yeah, I mean, go into your art, guys, because it really helps. It really helps to sell the idea that you have.
Yes. All right, let's get the music going again. Sorry.
Yeah.
That lyric video is pretty cool. I love that song though. I think that song right off the bat.
That was great fucking starter song.
Starter.
Man. Love that shit. I liked pretty much every song in here. There may have been one that it's not coming to mind that I was like, I could live without this one, but
I'll go ahead and tell you guys right now, I really like every single fucking song on this album. There's not one I don't like, truly. They're all good.
Yeah.
This song is dope as shit. This is just like like an ICP fucking like Prom Queen or whatever.
Blood Moon and Back,
like that.
Remind me of the concept of this. It's not clicking with me right now. Blood Moon, like they're like, I'll go to the Blood Moon and Back for you type of thing.
I don't think it's any deeper than that. I think they're just talking about how they love their girl, their dead girl, and their whatever.
And
they'll
go
keep
to
her.
like the like the blood moon is supposed to be like a certain type of moon that's like I don't know what's a blood moon, guys.
I think the play on words is just like people say I love you to the moon and back. That's how much. But there's the blood moon because they're creepy and
hold on, there may be another layer, dude. Come on now. Let's look up what a fucking blood moon is.
Well, I remember. The only thing I know from blood moon is it turns red, like in Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, but yeah, but we all know that every fucking moon and every sun and everything in the sky has like a spiritual lore from like our ancestors. So let's look up what a blood moon is.
Okay. You mean like you want to know like what the devil thinks of blood moon?
Yeah, what does the darkness and devil and satanic shit think of the blood moon?
I see.
Satanic.
I see.
Because I guarantee you, if it's something, they knew it. Blood moon. How do you spell moon? Two U's?
2 U's and moon. I just like Zool. Shout out Evil Cook. Thanks for your subscription. I see you, bud. Appreciate you. So Sir Maskey said one thing about this LP is that they even changed their writing style. It was produced by a rock producer, and instead of focusing on their technical skills, they focused on the stories.
Okay, so
that makes sense.
Sorry,
no, it's okay. I was just filling the time. It's all right.
Yeah, you're vamping for me.
Yep.
Yeah, so a blood moon is the reddish appearance of the moon during a total lunar eclipse. Now, total lunar, like eclipses have big occultic and spiritual, lore to that as well. So
eclipses are satanic. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
I mean, can we say just occultic? Do we have to say satanic every time?
Well, it's fun to say things are satanic.
I mean, I know it is, but.
You think it waters
We
it
have
down?
a button for that.
Oh, okay.
Satanic.
All right, you're right. Okay, occultic.
So yeah, but yeah. Anyway, I'm done. But yeah, look, Blood Moon, man. It's satanic and occultic. That's all I'm going to say. They knew it. We know it, and we love it.
Oh yeah. I'll shout out Whipstick in the chat. Thanks for joining us, bud. Come back on the show sometime. Hey, get your buddies AXE to come on the show. We're summoning them.
But yeah, man. Yeah, this beat straight up ICP vibes, old school ICV vibes. Maybe not even just old school, you know. You probably get some Hell's Pit vibes in this. You think that?
Oh yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, but
You know, one thing I really like about Zool is that they never take off their masks, so like you still don't know what they look like. So it's you know, now I know their voices.
Are we doing this?
Now I know their voices, so it helps. You know, it helps a lot. all right, I'm kidding.
We're not doing that again. That was last week's bit.
I was listening back to that. I really like. I got a headache listening to that.
Did you listen back to that?
Yeah, I had to fast forward because it made me sick.
Then why the hell would you try
funny.
to start that damn
It's
bit
funny.
again? Yeah,
We're real funny guys.
It
dude.
was.
That's
pretty
why.
funny. It's pretty funny. But yeah, it's funny. But let's just no more of that. That bit is done. Dead
fun.
in the trash.
Nope.
Kill it with fire. Dead.
No being funny. We're serious. This is a serious podcast.
D dead. But so the thing about Zool is their masks are for sure they never come off, right?
They don't take them off. Yeah,
They don't take them off.
It's
Okay.
interesting. I wonder what this little tune is right here. I noticed this at the end of the song. I don't know what it is. Somebody school me.
Oh yeah, I was hearing that too. Man, just more classic shit. Like, dude, I felt right at home with this album. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just
What do you think of this song? This is the song where he's talking. He wakes up like and the zombies come attack him.
this song is fucking amazing.
It's so goddamn sick,
yeah,
dude.
The storytelling and great,
Yes.
man.
Even the sound effects, the background, they set the scene so good. Like this song rules.
Yeah, I remember years ago. We had an idea to make a zombie song. We were like watching Walking Dead, and we are like, we should just like make a rap song about Walking Dead.
Yes. I remember we wrote it at Shane's house.
Yeah, we started writing it, and this was exactly the kind of idea I had.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. I remember us saying like one of us is gonna be like killed by the zombie, the other one comes and saves the guy. Takes.
Yeah.
It was a whole
You're gonna have,
story.
like, an intertwined story and shit. But yeah, I mean, like this kind of feeling sound. It was like, yeah, you know. So I mean, not saying it was like an original idea or anything, but I mean, what else are you gonna do? Okay, so here's the thing about writing a zombie story song. You have to execute it good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's not original. There's plenty of zombie songs out there. I mean, done by, you know, this underground genre alone.
Oh
but
yeah.
You know, how many people execute it to a point where it sounds great, the story makes sense, like you can follow it. It's like you know, a movie. You know, your movies for the blind.
I like
right?
this part right here. Hold on, wait. He pauses and shit and does like little sound effects and shit. Here's a part where he's like, bye, peace, bye. I think it's right here. Right here. Peace. You know, like that shit goes so fucking hard, dude. Like, imagine playing that at a show. You're like, bye. This song is so fucking tight. It's top 3, I think.
I love his voice too, man.
It's so tight.
And
And that's Carver.
Yeah, I love his voice. It's raw, rugged, but like it's clear. There's clarity to it. And it just, you know, so yeah. But yeah, man, newfound respect for them because we've obviously listened to, you know, I've been on the show, we've listened to him, I've listened to him and stuff, but very, you know, not like actually stewing and marinating with an album like I did with this one.
Yeah.
And so I really, knew a new level of respect for him. And I mean, this album in particular, I'm glad. I kind of had a feeling about this one.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you, like, to borrow it. So
Yeah.
let me have the CD so I can touch it, feel it, hold it, caress
So
it.
I like by last week I was already we did the Almighty last week, but I was already listening to Necronomicon, and then I moved on to this album.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, if you want to do this album, dude, we have to, because to me this is the dopest shit I've ever heard from AXE. This album is incredible, dude. Like,
Yeah, and
I love it.
And I'll tell you, going back to the design, one of the feeling I had about this album, a lot of it was because of that design. It just drew me in.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to hear that. You know,
Yeah.
I want to hear what this is portraying on the cover.
Like,
you know.
it looks like some interesting shit.
Yeah, I want to hear. I want to hear about the mausoleum. You know,
Like,
the stories.
I know I've been like in the past. I think we both. I could speak for both of us. Like we've been pretty dismissive of Zool, like horrorcore dudes, mass. Like, and like getting to know their voices. I'm not doing the bit. I'm not doing the bit. But I'm serious though, for real. Once I learned the voices, that helped. Just to go back to last week, but like this album in particular, like The Almighty, I had put it on a couple times in the past, and like it was fine, and like I was like I didn't get it. It did click with me more this time around, but I think this album is the one, dude. For like if you want like an old schooler, especially like if you want to show them Zool, show them this fucking album. I think this is the one, man. It rules.
Like I said, I had a feeling about this one, and this is the one I would pick out of everything I've heard.
Yeah.
You know, and all the knowledge I've kind of over the past couple years I've kind of accumulated about them. It kind of led to this album and me actually stewing with this one, sitting with it, listening to it, and really appreciating it. So yeah, this would be the one I would pick too. Like, here, listen to this shit.
Yeah, this one has a video. This one with Monoxide.
Yeah.
It came to me. You know that song?
I don't remember that one. What the fuck was that?
Jamie Madrox.
I
fell in love with the gothic chick. I think it's one of the bonus songs on Abominations or something.
Oh, okay. You know what we could do?
What?
We used to put top somethings together. What would we call them? Top 6 or something?
Yeah.
Either way, we could do we could even do a tier list if we want to. Do the break up the tier bracket, but we can do a dead girl song or the best dead girl songs either in the underground, or we could even just do ICP or something.
That wouldn't be bad.
You know what I mean?
That wouldn't be bad. I don't hate it. Especially with Valentine's coming up, that'd be good.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them. I mean,
all right, y'all, get on it. Help me make that playlist.
Yeah, find some dead girl songs. Like, I know y'all are out there making dead girl songs.
Start the shared playlist. I'll add to it.
Yeah, we'll fucking go through them. We'll do a tier list.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And like, unfortunately, ICP for me is. I mean, if ICP is part of this, I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's gonna be Cemetery
Girl is gonna win out on a lot of shit, man. I mean, that's gonna be ultra goated tier.
Prom Queen's like my favorite song of all time.
Yeah, fucking Prom Queen. So maybe we disqualify them. I don't know. But
they said Gothic Chick was on Wicked. Okay, my bad. I should have known. It was a Wicked song.
Yeah.
It's so wicked. I don't know. Did we do Wicked on this show? I think we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I think we did.
We did.
Yeah, we went through like.
So we probably talked about. I fell in love with the Gothic Chick.
I don't remember that at all, but.
Debbie in the Dark. Oh, that one was a weird one.
Debbie in the Dark.
That was another Dark Lotus one, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, okay. So Meg's Diamond says Kung Fu Vampire has several dead girl songs. So, okay, yeah.
Great. We need to
compile these for us, man, because it's going to be, this is going to be, we'll do that.
That'll be fun.
Straight up do that.
So he said, Itsunami said Rigor Erectus, which is coming up later on this album. Yeah, that song's it probably fits.
Yep. Well, even, I know Twisted has some shit, that we could go through fucking. How far? How wide do we want to go with this underground?
I would do any song that we're familiar with.
Maybe we can do just anything we can put together from Psychopathic and M&E and LLE.
Adjacent
something
artists.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. All right, let's go on to this one.
If there's gathering headliners like Kung Fu Vampire and shit, we could throw
that's a
them
good
in
idea.
there too,
I like that.
But I can tell you this: I'm not gonna be able to go through those guys' catalogs, artists like that catalogs, and find that shit.
Yeah, if we put them on the playlist, though, we could definitely spin it a couple times over the week. That'd be fun.
Here I am saying I can't do that, and it's my fucking job. I'm on the pod. It's our job to do this shit. We're asking our poor listeners,
dude. Listen, we don't
to
got
do
time.
this shit for us. This is fucked up.
Listen. We barely have time to listen to the albums, let alone put together a fucking playlist. We're old. We don't got time to do nothing.
Well, I'll say this, if you want to hear our opinions on these songs, help us out. Find them and send them to us, and fucking we'll go through it.
Yeah.
Maybe catch a little boner here and there while we're doing it. You know what? And I'm actually going to bring some, like, you know, some dead chicks, like, well, you know, gimmick chicks, like, you know, mannequins or something, right?
Okay.
Or just stuff some straw and some pantyhose and put a bra on it or something. We'll have like some dead chicks chilling with us, hanging around.
I mean, this might be a little morbid. I wonder if.
Go on.
I don't even want to say this.
Man, you're cooking something up.
I'm cooking.
Man.
Cooking with gas right now.
Dude, if you got something to toss it out. If I don't like it, I'll toss it back.
We'd have to run it by the big guy.
Okay.
By the big guy, I mean Vinnie Mac.
Vinnie Mac is, yeah.
I wonder if he'd let us, like, for the new studio, have Amber.
Oh, god damn, that's brilliant and fucked up at the same time.
Oh, she could be our cemetery girl, though.
Yeah, man, we need
I wouldn't touch her.
Oh, yeah, of course not.
I would respect her, but...
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
I mean, I wouldn't tell my wife she was here, and I wouldn't, like... if I came down here for a long time, I wouldn't, like...
Yeah.
You know, it's not like I would install a lock on the door so that people couldn't come in and make sure they didn't walk in on me.
Oh, I would trust you.
Out.
I would trust you.
Thanks.
I would absolutely trust you with her. Professional as always. Keezy is a professional every step of the way, every hour of the day. We wouldn't have to worry about him inserting anything into the doll.
Oh,
and
no.
We'd be all right. I'd be able to, matter
Heavens
of fact,
no.
I would be able to lick the doll's crotch and trust and know that it has not been touched and it is squeaky clean. I would do that. Just to show everybody out there that we will not, have not, will never touch Amber, the doll. All right.
What if it? Wait.
Is this bit
I was
over?
gonna say, what if he still had? What if she still had Vinny in her?
No.
Some of-
See,
some of-
Vinny, you don't understand. Vinny is superb at cleaning.
Oh.
He's a very, very clean person. He's very, I mean, yeah, we wouldn't have to worry about it. She would be squeaky clean like she was never
That's
used.
good.
She would still be a virgin. She is a virgin.
Do you say squeaky clean because she's rubber?
Yep.
And her thighs squeak when you shove them together to get better leverage.
Absolutely.
Gotcha. That last song fucking ruled, by the way.
Yeah. Sorry we talked through that. What the fuck? That bit went on too long.
That song ruled. This song also is very good. There's,
Matter of fact, hold on. I'm slipping, y'all.
I found
Amber is a love doll.
Yes, she is. I found myself getting.
Baby, just marry me.
I found myself just being at work and like random songs like getting stuck in my head just because it was the last song playing or whatever. But this was one of those songs that like I just kept finding myself like rattling in my brain. You know, it's an easy one to get stuck in there. That's all I'm saying.
The beat's fucking wild
Yeah.
for this one. And this does kind of remind me of a twisted sound.
Oh yeah.
More of a twisted sound.
I can hear that.
Yeah.
Get my debt.
Yeah, maybe like an earlier twisted sound, you know. Yeah, Donna of the Dead, man, going back to that, great song.
Great song, but I mean, I really like that song a lot. But I'm not even gonna lie, it's literally one of my least favorite songs on here.
Yeah.
Like, there's every other song is great. Nails might be. It's one of the more forgettable.
I
ones,
think
too.
Nails, yeah. I was gonna wait till we got there, but I think that was kind of the only one where I was like, you know, I can live with. You know, and I get it. It's just a simple concept. There's not a lot to do with it. You know, it's just like nails, nailing the coffin shut type of shit. You know, nothing crazy.
Oh, this has a music video. Here, I'll turn it on. Thanks for letting me know, Whipstick. Oh, it's not loading. See, how the fuck am I supposed to know? I go Google Mauxuleum and then it doesn't even show up. Oh, I got this warning. I don't know if we can watch it.
May contain. Please contain.
I don't-
Suicide and self-harm. Come on.
I don't think I could play this, guy. Sorry. It has suicide or self-harm. Trigger warning.
Triggers, guys. Trigger
Oh,
warning.
I said the word. I said the S word. You're not even supposed to say it. You're supposed to say unalive warning.
Deletion. Delete. I know. I hear people say that too.
Just kidding. Don't care.
You know we don't give a fuck around here.
This is Trump country around here. This is Trump's America. Oh wow, I skimmed through it since we already listened to like half the song. Sorry. Oh, it has the Halloween masks. Dope.
Oh wow, this video is already fucking wild. Yeah, great videos, man. All around, like good cinematography.
Oh yeah, this is like the best one so far.
Good sets, man. Good lighting. Good, yeah, just cool shit. Oh shit! Look at that.
Wow.
Amazing. Get the party started earlier. I guess.
Cocaine. Wow.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Drugs. Is he doing drugs?
Oh my god. Jesus. He's vomiting in the mask. Oh god. Oh shit. That's so
incredible.
gross. I love it.
I like that little part though. With
That
the
is so dope.
dancing masks.
Oh, gross.
The fuck?
This is super dope.
Man,
This is lion.
Imagine how much fun that shit is, man. It's
yeah.
like, hey, we're shooting a video today. You break all the masks out. You get all the slime and shit and all the props. That's got to be a fun time, man.
Yeah. And like dirtying up that room, putting all the posters on it.
You know, in between shoot your girls there, and you're like, hey, let's bang on the fucking skeleton real quick. Let's bang one out. Lock the set.
Did he? Joey Black? He raps about his cat like almost every verse.
I mean, I love him because of that.
yeah, it's awesome. He's always rapping about his cats.
I love him. I mean,
He's like, I tell my cats I love them. Like says shit like that.
dude, it takes balls to say you like that. For some reason, why is it in? Oh, okay, this is gonna be a little bitch rant for a second, but why in 2025? It seems worse. The dynamic and the feud between dog and cat lovers. I was just talking about this the other day to one of my buddies who's a big dog lover, and I love dogs too.
Yeah, because like nobody's people. I was gonna say people rarely say they love both. They're always like, I love I fucking hate. Cats.
That's what I brought up.
You hear that all the time.
I was talking about my cat, and then like I forget, like when you bring up cats around certain people, they like become fucking bitches.
Yeah.
Like they become assholes.
Yeah, it's
I'm like,
weird.
oh, I forgot. You don't like cats, and because of that, you can't even say the fucking word in your house. Well, I'm sorry, fuckface. I love cats.
Yeah, me too.
And there's nothing you will ever say or do to me that will make me not love cats. But guess what? I also fucking love dogs. So, like, when can you not like both?
Is it like a masculinity thing?
I don't fucking know. I'm like, I like cats. Do something. Do something. What are you gonna do?
That's a funny idea for like a shirt. I like cats. Do something about
do something about it. But another point I brought up is I was like, dude, I like dogs and cats. He was like, no, it's one or the other. I was like, do you like tits and ass?
Yeah.
I was like, I like both. I want both.
Yes.
I like dogs and cats.
Yes.
Kiss my fucking ass. He was like, well, I'm more of an ass guy. And I'm like, you know what? No, fuck that. I like both. Give me ass and tits. So
Yes.
I mean, you know.
No, you're right though.
So sorry, rant over.
Completely
but
right.
It's just crazy how, you know what I mean? I like life forms, like animals. I like all animals. I'm sorry, but I
And not to mention, like most people who say they don't like cats, if you ask them why, they literally don't give you a reason.
they don't have.
They'll say they shit in the house. That's literally all they say.
Well, so they started telling, like, while I was over there, they started talking about a story. My neighbor, I had to go watch my neighbor's cat. But I'm not going to reveal these people because I do genuinely like them. I actually love these people. I'm ranting
Let's talk
about
shit about
yeah. So, but, you know, I went over and fed my neighbor's cat. It's so fucking weird. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, number one, that's why cats don't like you. Because you have that attitude towards them. They know it. So why would they like you? They already know you don't like them.
Here he goes. Listen. Oh, I was gonna say he tells his cat he loves him or some shit.
Yeah. But I also told her. I also told him, her, it's, she, they, them, whatever. I was like, okay. I asked one question. I was like, do they let the cat outside? And they were like, no. Why would you do that? There are literally people that think you can't let cats don't go outside. Cats never go outside. They are only indoor items. Like, people think that about cats.
Yeah, like I have 4 cats. I have one that goes indoor, outdoor. Like, but I don't have that attitude. To me, it's more about like I'm scared of them running away or somebody taking them. Really, and like I have kids, but
No one's gonna fucking take him. I can tell you that right now.
Well, like, but-
ain't no one ever gonna take a cat off the street unless
you never
like.
know.
But
But my thing is like so my other 3 cats, like I'm not letting them out because they're dumb. I'm scared of them getting out. What yada yada. But if I had been letting them out from the get go, it'd be one thing. Like my one cat, that's why we let her go outside. She's the only wild cat we had, so we always let her go outside.
I'm telling you this right now. Most cats are dumb because they don't go outside.
Yeah, I know, but I like them dumb. I like them like dumb little like they're dumb little like. I mean, my one cat, like Murphy, he's a big like fluff ball. He just comes and cuddles with me like when I'm putting on my socks every day. You know, like that's it. That's all I need. I just want to pet his furry belly when I put on my socks.
I just want get a fucking, what do they call them things?
Stuffed animal?
Yeah, I mean, just fucking kick a stuffed animal around while you're putting your shoes on. Fuck it.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say chinchilla or something. What do they call them? Or one of those little real fluffy fucking dogs, like those tiny fucking cute fluffy dogs.
Oh, like a Pomeranian?
Yeah.
But yeah, I got you though. You're right.
But yeah, I was just saying that. I was like, yeah, the cats are fucking locked inside. They eat stupid, shitty fucking food. They get dumb. They don't buy good litter for them, so their house smells like shit and piss. You don't know how people don't know how to take care of cats. Are items to most people.
But but you got to treat them like they're part of the family.
They were like, I've never met a cat that's cool. I was like, every single one of my cats is cool.
Yeah.
Every fucking one of them.
Man, my cats are cool as shit.
I don't know what, and I even said, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never had a shitty cat.
Well, I even had one cat that was a total bitch, and now she's cool.
Yeah, I was like, I've never had a shitty cat. My cats have been cool. So everybody that talks about meeting all these shitty cats, I don't know what you're talking about because I don't meet shitty cats. I mean, I've gone to people's houses that, like, they say their cats are shitty, and then I'll pet them, and I'll be like, this cat's cool as fuck.
The cat just, like, comes up to you and starts, like, rubbing on your
I
leg.
was like, what are you talking about? It's shitty to you, and it never goes outside, so it's got mental issues, but it's cool with me.
Yeah.
It finally found something that, it can connect with, so it's, like, taking advantage of it.
It's giving it more attention than, like, move.
Anyway, sorry.
This song fucking rules, by the way.
Ran over.
This song might be my favorite song on here. I love this fucking song.
This one. Mask made me do it. And man, such a fucking simple concept.
Yeah.
How many of these are out there in the underground? This concept where, the mask made you do it,
Yeah. I mean, like, I love it. Like, Joe Black even, like, makes a reference to the Haunted Mask in his, like, he says something about Carly Beth and shit, like, it's dope. Like, they know what they're doing.
Yep. Yeah, I think even, I mean, fuck, that's the entire gimmick of House of Crazies, am I right?
It says there's a music video for this. Oh, okay. Damn it, I didn't know this either.
We should just assume there's a music video for fucking every song.
That's why I went and looked real quick.
Yeah. Oh, shit, it's animated?
Cool.
This is pretty cool.
Love it already.
Wow, that was creepy. Nice, man. This is different. Yeah, man. Good production value on their videos. I didn't know. See, that's another thing I didn't know. Didn't know they had the production value they had.
Yeah, I think like one of the only other music. Well, we watched the Till We Meet video on here, which is the Mikey Clark song. But we did watch a video a few months ago of where it's another animated like video game video, and it was really dope too.
I think I saw that one.
That was the only other one I think we've watched on the show. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it was like a lot of callback to video game shit.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah,
though.
I remember
like
that.
a couple
That one
years.
stood out, yeah. Yeah, this is pretty gnarly artwork too, man. This reminds me of some of that fucking like turn of the century like horror art that were that like people that had like schizophrenia did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool as fuck. Yeah, good shit, man.
Never found a face that I wouldn't fit in.
Yeah, this is some good. I mean, you know what? And from the beginning, people told me about Axe. It's like, dude, it's like the dopest Wicked shit to it.
Yeah.
If you like Wicked shit and like that old shit, it's the dopest shit. And I always took looking forward for it. I was like, oh, okay, I believe you, you know. But,
Right, but that's not a huge high bar
yeah.
to begin with. So you always like when people say that, you're always like, okay. Plus, you hear people's opinion on shit, and it's sometimes bad.
But then as the years went on, people are like, it's the best shit out. It's like better than, it's better than Twisted. It's I've heard people say that it's better than Twisted. It's better than ICP.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, like, dude, when listening to this album, like, it's familiar, like home, but it's such a breath of fresh air at the same time. So it makes me hopeful. Like when you hear shit like this, you're like, yes, like people are so dope that or they're carrying the torch. They're it's gonna be fine. It'll be all right. Like it won't be a bunch of jobbers out here filling the gap. We it's in good hands. Is my point.
Yeah. That's creepy. When you actually see the creepy eyeballs in these masks.
Yeah.
Yeah. They need to do that. They need to actually like get eye like fake eyes and put them in there. That would be creepy as fuck.
That's the end.
Nice. Took the scythe, sickle, or whatever the hell you want to call it at the end there.
Very dope.
Yeah.
And then the final song, The Harvester. And this song kept getting stuck in my head too. Dope as shit. The hook is like haunting on this song.
Again, ICP vibes on this. Like
Oh yeah.
some of the more old like Riddle Box, Terror Will era shit.
Yeah,
Kind
definitely.
of sound it was giving me with more of the chanty, story hook design. The hook adds to the story.
And I love the guitar.
Yeah.
Just like they're leaving a lot of room for the verses, like you've said before. Like, I mean, everything is they're doing everything right.
Yeah, and I was looking at their tour, and they're not coming through here.
No, not this time.
I
They were.
was kind of upset about that.
I mean, they played here twice in the past few months.
Yeah.
Can't even get too mad, but yeah. I mean, maybe they'll come back around though, but they're going everywhere on this fucking tour.
Yeah.
If you like AXE and you don't live in Ohio, because we're fortunate to get the opportunity to see them a lot, but I mean, now's your time. They're coming fucking everywhere. Fun time with the Fun Time guys.
Yeah.
And Sun's got a new album coming out. I'm sure Fun Time's working on something. We got the Mikey Clark and Axe album coming out soon. Like, so it'll be a big year for LLE.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Slug. He said he loves the boom bap.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, I'm always going to love this. I mean, and that's what I'm getting from this is that really heavy style Mikey Clark boom bap that he gave ICP in that 95, 96 era.
This song gives me like almost a like renditions of reality vibe to me.
Yeah, yeah. Which was that style too.
Yeah.
Which was that style of beat as well, yeah.
Dude, I just had to let this whole album just ride. Like I've been just letting it ride all week. I've probably listened to this album 15 times. At least.
Again, man, like I said, I had the feeling for it, and yeah, I agree.
It's very good.
It's just an album. It's a whole album kind of album.
Yeah. And it's I don't think there's like a thread through it. Like it's even though it's called Mauxuleum and like it sets it up with like a little church thing at the beginning, but there's no skits. I don't think there's just like weird sounds and shit. But that's fine. I don't think it's meant to be a concept album in that sense. But my point is that it's unneeded. Like every song stands on its own, and they're all dope as fuck in their own right. I'd make a Zool playlist of my favorite songs, but it'd probably just be this album, Like, I mean, going back to the Almighty's dope, but like, I mean, I'd have a hard time saying any song in the Almighty is as good as like these songs, dude. Nothing's even as memorable.
We did the Almighty last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few on there, but man.
Yeah, I remember it sounded cool, but
They knocked it out. I mean, I loved it. Don't get me wrong. I love the Almighty, but they knocked it out of the fucking park on this one, dude.
Yeah, man. Hats off. Great album. And then what year was this?
2020.
What in their discography? Like, which album is this? Is it like third, fourth?
I think that's their third full length.
Okay. And then how many have they had since?
No full lengths.
No full length since this?
No. That was 4 years ago. So they've released.
Okay, so the Almighty was earlier?
Yeah, the Almighty was 2018, I think, or 2016 maybe even.
Okay, yeah, so that makes more sense. This was a leveling up for them.
Necronomicron was 2020 and 2021. These two albums.
Okay, so are those full lengths?
No, these are each like 8-track EPs.
Oh, okay, yeah,
something
you're
like
right.
that. But then they did another album, I think, called Church of Zool, which is another EP that came out. I'm not familiar with that one at all, honestly. I have not really listened to that. I actually forgot it existed.
So what's left with Zool that we haven't done?
All right, so we have the two Necronomicrons, which are both concept albums about them smoking weed and shit. I'm looking for Show All. Then we have Magic Zool Bus was a four-track EP they put out this past year. Oh, I was trying to find bunch of random singles. I don't see any more.
Nothing
EPs.
to sink teeth into, as far as like an album.
Yeah, nothing else album-wise.
And what's Sicko?
Psycho, we did that album.
Okay, did we?
Yeah, and it was good, but it was, and I think that's their first album. It was good, but I don't think it was as good as
So it's Psycho,
Almighty, Mauxuleum.
and Mausoleum.
Yes,
And those are their true like album works that they have released.
I believe so. Yeah, and then the next album is going to be Gods of Evil Rise, which is the one with Mikey Clark. Okay, so here's Church of Zool came out actually before this. This came out as 7-track EP came out in 2019.
Huh.
So
I'm wondering if they're kind of going with a theme there, that you know, where do you go? Where are you usually before a mausoleum?
yeah, so the Almighty, which is like the God,
Yeah.
then the church, then the mausoleum. Now the gods of evil are rising. So it's like,
Yeah. Has anybody put that together?
I don't know. I'm sure Zooligan all have. We're late.
We think we're smart over here.
Yeah, we're late to the game.
But,
Somebody said Head of Horns. Yeah, that's right, Jug of Crow. I think that was another. See, like when I look on Spotify, for some reason I'm having a hard time. Like they don't order everything in order. Like it's fucking retarded. You can't see the shit on here. So I click Show All, and then it shows me all kinds of dumb shit. So I guess there was an album called Head of Horns, which I completely forgot about. But we also do have Lost Lake Estates, which is the album they did with the Funtime guys.
Oh yeah.
That's a full length album too.
I'd be very interested in that.
I mean, we can do maybe that one next
Yeah.
week. So Head of Horns was actually their first album here. Damn, so this would have been their. That was 2015.
If anybody in either camp is in the comments and wants to let us know, we're good to go on doing that album. I mean, we're gonna do it. So I feel like it. At some point, I don't know about next week, but I want to do that album.
What Lost Lake Estates? Yeah, that'd be dope. All right, we'll talk about it because I don't know. Maybe it'd be worth sticking a couple of the Necronomicrons in there. Maybe we can get some feedback, see what people want to do.
Yeah.
I was thinking like I would like to. This week we'll discuss it in the Discord. We'll hammer it out. people, join us in the Discord. You can find links at deckwendell.com or any of our social medias. But this is like, every show is like an album, right? Some people literally skip the show that week. Can you believe this? If they don't like the album.
Yeah. I mean, what's up with that?
So, like this is like Juggalo Book Club.
Yeah.
So maybe if people know next week we're getting into this album, they'll be more likely to actually dig into it themselves too, and then next week they'll be more amped to join us.
Yeah. So what are you getting at? What are you saying?
Deck Wendell is Juggalo Book Club. That's all.
Okay. I'll take it.
That's what I'm getting at.
I'll take it.
So what? People in the chat, maybe people chatting are already saying. Let's see. Juggerhero said, "Look at Discogs." Oh yeah, okay. So DC Fago guy dropped us the knowledge of all their whole discography. Look, there's a Necro 2017. That's another random album I didn't even know existed. Oh, that was a Necronomicon, I think.
Yeah, so they've basically put one a year, give or take.
Yeah. Except for
grinding like the clowns did in the '90s, man. Like I mean, when a decade's gone by. I mean, I'm sure they've probably been rapping, obviously longer than a decade, but a decade of Zool, dropping their actual true works of albums.
Yeah.
Man, they're going to be fucking dope here in a few years, man.
Oh yeah,
super
dude.
dope. Especially, dude, thinking about that Mike Clark fucking album.
Like they're gonna have to level up for
Dude,
that, and then
going to be. I mean, yeah,
you can't go back from that. You know, like you're gonna just have to keep one upping yourself after that.
And I imagine like it's going to, a step above this. It's just because this was really dope, man. I mean, this almost sounded like a Mike Clark album. Like it was glued together that well.
Yeah, very great. What was his name? Spooky Dave. Great job on that, man. Like working with Zool. Like I don't know how closely he was in like working with them, but it sounds like he was like right there with them, man. It rules. He did a great job.
DJ Slug says, "Please do Lost Lakes."
Okay.
So Lost Lakes is dope.
Yeah, I mean, Lost Lakes is another one where like I listened to it. The last time I really listened to it was before we even like really liked Funtime Guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of like gave it a once through, and I was like, But now, I don't know if I've said this, but now when I listen to Zool, I like that they don't take off their masks. but once again, when I listen to Zool, I know their voices. I know the Funtime Guys' voices now. I think when I listen to Lost Lake Estates this time around, I think I will enjoy it quite a bit more. I can see that.
I mean, did we do or talk about that album? I don't fucking remember.
We didn't do an episode on it, but we
Okay.
talked about
We
doing
talked
an
about
episode
it.
on it
Okay.
at one point.
Did we pull anything up and listen to anything from it?
I don't
Because I
think
almost
so.
feel like I don't know. I feel like there's something in my brain where we did something with it. I don't remember.
No, I think we were going to. Like Chris even posted that we were going to one week, and then we had to switch it up or something.
Lost Lakes gives DC Tales vibes.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, what about Sonic and Knuckles?
Yeah.
Where?
Only Shadow now.
Yeah. But Tales vibes. I'm in. Fuck it. Yeah.
All right, man. We want to wrap it up.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up.
All right, cool. Everyone, check out deckwendell.com. Go buy a mug or a shirt or something. We got all kinds of cool stuff.
I'm sick of buying stuff off because I have to. Because honestly, I've never told you this, but I buy shit off here every week just to make you think shit's getting bought.
For real?
Yeah.
Because I
have a random generator that makes different addresses and stuff.
Well, I did tell you, like, I'm gonna shut down the site if people don't start buying stuff. So, I mean, I appreciate that, I guess, because I mean, I haven't had to shut it down, but all the money goes back into the show, so take solace in that.
Well, I get all my money back because all the money I ask to borrow off you that you give me all the time, that's the money I spend.
I guess that.
So
makes
it's
sense.
just
Well, I was gonna say when I say put the money back into the show, I was gonna say
Amber.
Yeah,
Put the money.
that's to the Amber Fund.
All right,
get you a fuck out of here shirt, a Broken Force shirt, a Deck Wendell shirt. We got all kinds of fun stuff over there. Go to effingmagnets.com and get you a magnet. We still got those. I still got copies of the Homage going out with every order.
Oh yeah, how do those work, by the way?
I don't know. Still can't figure it out. Watch DC Fago guys. Subscribe. Tell them you love them. Tell them Deck Wendell sent you. Tell them to start. Tell DC Fago guy to just start making reviews of our show.
Yeah, I would love for that. Love for that. But yeah, man, DC, I will say this one quick thing. He did help me with kind of coming around to acts and shit. And with one of his most recent videos, he was going into some stuff, and I was like, man, yeah, I'm just gonna go into it more.
Really?
I'm just getting it. I'm diving in. Fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, we're gonna need you at Camp Zool 5, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm there now.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, big shout out to DC and Gage for really like pushing LLE on us hard. Like they're really like super hardcore, big time fans and big proponents.
And Megs, we see you too. We love you too. So
of course.
without Megs, there's no DC.
Of course. Goes without saying. All right, let's
and vice versa. All right, y'all. We out of here.
Peace out. See ya. Love you guys. Woo! Have a great life.